For those of you that want to say that Karol G was not inspired by her Colombian roots to create her latest album, which hasn't even been released yet, and people have the audacity to say that she's copying Bad Bunny, Rauw Alejandro, let me tell you, this is why she had to post up this collage to explain where the inspiration for Tropi Coqueta comes from. So let's get into it. In case you weren't aware, Karol G is set to come out with her latest album, Tropi Coqueta, on June 20th. And ever since she decided to release a little teaser trailer of what the album is going to sound like, people automatically assumed that she was copying Bad Bunny, Rauw Alejandro, because she is going to come out with a quote-unquote tropical album. May I remind you that on June 20th of last year, she came out with Si Antes Te Hubiera Conocido, which is a merengue, ahead of Rauw Alejandro's album, ahead of Bad Bunny's album. Not to mention, when she announced that she was releasing her album Tropi Coqueta June 20th, she says, El verano empieza con nosotros, así como el año pasado. And look at those faces. Hello, it's all coming full circle. She released Un Merengue last summer, and then a year later, she's releasing a tropical album, aka Tropi Coqueta. And not to mention, the inspiration behind Tropi Coqueta comes from Colombia. No, seriously, this is a record label called Disco Fuentes that released a compilation series of albums called 14 Cañonazos Bailables. And for those of you whose Spanish isn't very good looking, cañonazos means cannon shots that are danceable. Kind of similar to this. Do you remember these albums? Now that's what I call music. We're up to volume 118, by the way. But the same way that this is a compilation album of the greatest hits of that year, same rules apply to Los Cañonazos Bailables. If you look at all these album covers, they all have a similar feel to Tropi Coqueta, especially the first cover, volume 19. Okay, this is where the inspiration stems from. And yes, it is inspired by her Colombian roots, because these were albums that she was listening to growing up in Colombia. And they had hits of vallenato, salsa, merengue, yes, tropical hits. So maybe, just maybe, that's what we can expect from her latest album that is set to come out June 20th, Tropi Coqueta. Now, what are your thoughts on Karol G having to post that on her Instagram stories to show the fans, okay, this is where the inspiration comes from for my album, Tropi Coqueta? And are we excited for June 20th? Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below. And as always, I will definitely do the same. Besitos.